What is going on, guys? Today we're doing a bit of a different video from what I usually do. Usually I play video games, but today I decided to go back to football and talk about something that has been confusing me. So Jadeveon Clowney, even though he's gotten very good offers for his play in my opinion, like, that might be a little low, but it's just because people can't check out his health. He still has rejected every offer he has gotten. He hopes to get something between $17 to $18 million a year. Originally that was about $20 million. So yeah, he had to lower it whenever people weren't paying him. And I'm just gonna be checking out people that I think are comparable to him in talent and who he wanted to be paid like, and also a person who is in the same draft class as him that people usually compare. So first I'm going to go ahead and compare Jadeveon Clowney and Frank Clark. Frank Clark was paid this year. He was paid $20 million a year by the Chiefs on I think like a 3-year deal. And Jadeveon Clowney heard that and was like, I kinda want that. And I'm just as we look at the stats, I'm looking at the stats from the season that he got paid after, not before, because 2019 he kind of fell off, but probably because he played less games. So what I noticed is that in 2018 Frank Clark had 13 sacks. He had some combined. He did very well, and I think he deserved what he got paid at the time. And on the other end, Jadeveon Clowney had he had more tackles, more assists, but he had less sacks. Which sacks, I've heard, can be a dumb way to compare or look at a player, because sometimes they just might be unblocked sacks. So I'll give it to Jadeveon Clowney. But if I also look at it this year, he only had 3 sacks, and if you're a pass rusher, then you probably want to have more than 3 sacks. If I also look at it, Frank Clark actually had a better year on tackling and sacks, and Jadeveon Clowney had pretty good turnovers, but besides that, I'd give it to Frank Clark. And I think Frank Clark had a better season last year and this year, in my opinion. You might disagree, but also tell me if I get something wrong down in the comments below, if you don't know where the comments are. So I'm gonna look at DeMarcus Lawrence and Jadeveon Clowney kind of next to each other, and DeMarcus Lawrence was a 2nd round pick in that year's draft, while Jadeveon Clowney again 1st overall pick. And the way I look at it is that this might be unfair to Jadeveon Clowney, but DeMarcus Lawrence has been more available, I think, which gives him an edge probably in the sacks. So we're going to look at his 2018 season, because that's the season he got paid after, also had a Pro Bowl, and he had 10 sacks, while Jadeveon Clowney had 9. He also had a good amount of tackles, which were very nice, and he also had more QB hits, and he had a better season, but he did also play more games. Also, Jadeveon Clowney this year, the year he wants to get paid, had only 3 sacks. Yes, DeMarcus Lawrence also fell off this year, but he's probably one of the reasons the Cowboys didn't make it all the way to the playoffs. So we are going to, he'll probably come back next year. Hopefully the Cowboys come back. It just looks like these people are doing better than him statistically. I know that Jadeveon Clowney gets double teamed a lot, but so do I know these guys also get double teamed a lot. Actually, Frank Clark probably doesn't get double teamed a lot because they probably worry about Chris Jones more, but DeMarcus Lawrence is the best pass rusher on his team, so he probably gets double teamed. And last, I'm going to look at the make people go like, why is this even being compared? It's Khalil Mack and Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney was the first overall pick, Khalil Mack was the 5th overall pick. The year he got paid was actually after 2017, and he got $23.5 million, and that season after he got paid, let's look at 2017 season, that was Jadeveon Clowney's one of his best seasons as a professional. You can see why he got paid the way he got paid. He also got double teamed because on the Raiders he was amazing, and on Jadeveon Clowney's end, it just doesn't look the same. Even this year, even though again Khalil Mack kind of fell off, he still did better, and we know Khalil Mack gets double teamed. He does have a great team around him, but Khalil Mack definitely gets double teamed. So we're just saying. But also, again, everyone I've looked at has gotten more playing time than Jadeveon Clowney, because Jadeveon Clowney might get like kind of injured or long time injured like he did in his rookie year, so it's fair. Also, we can look at the fairness that Khalil Mack is a bit older than Jadeveon Clowney. So what would I do if I was Jadeveon Clowney? So if I was Jadeveon Clowney, so there's two offers. There's the highest offer, which is from the Browns, but I would not take that. I would take Seattle's offer, which was rumored to be a 1-year, $15 million deal, which he'd get near the amount of money he wants, and also get a year to like up his stock. So he'd also play for the team that he actually liked playing for this season. So he'd be used to the system for another year, so he'd be able to play better, I assume, and he'd like raise up his stock. Like I said, he'd be more of a likable person to get, and he'd probably get paid more the next offseason if he were to stay another year with Seattle. I would do that if I were him. I really don't know what Jadeveon Clowney is doing. I don't think what he's doing is helping him in any way. He should probably take the Browns offers or the Seahawks offer. Maybe, like I saw something that teams might be, or maybe he could wait until he can actually get a physical, which would be a fair way to do it, but I think the offers will keep, like the leverage will be less in his favor as the time goes on. Anyways, let me know your opinions down in the comments, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.